that actually motivated me to keep on working hard, because in my head I was visualizing another student working, and I knew that if I stopped working they would keep on working. I only used that as motivation to keep on working. So you gotta try and think like that, bro. My mindset in year 12, well throughout sixth form, was that if I don't work hard and I'll compete everyone else, then I wouldn't be able to meet my Cambridge requirement. Because obviously for me to get into Cambridge, I had to be predicted at least 2 A stars and an A. Thankfully, due to my hard work, and also God of course, I was predicted 3 A stars. If you're a student and you want to know how to actually revise properly and how to actually make the jump between GCSEs and A-level, hey, what's this video, man? I'm about to save your whole career. So without further ado, let's get straight into it, man. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Spencer, man. I recently just received an email from someone who was basically asking like how to make the jump between GCSEs and A-levels. I'm just gonna read out the email to you guys. Alright, so my boy said, yo man, I wanted to know from what times you would go gym during year 12. I got all 7s in my GCSEs and I want to make it to Cambridge, but I'm confused on how I can work to an A star. Right now I am spending 4 hours every day to catch up on chemistry and biology. Any tips on how you revised would help a lot. I aspire to be like you, man. Best of luck at Cambridge. Appreciate the love, it means a lot to me, man, for real. So in the first part of the question, you wanted to know from what times I would go gym in year 12. In year 12, school would finish at 3 PM. I would then stay in school from 3 PM to 6 PM and study. During those 3 hours, I would get all of my work done. And then from 6 PM to 7:30, that's when I would commute to the gym, because it took me like an hour 30 to get to the gym from school, because my school was like hella far, right? So I would go gym from around like 7:30 PM to like 10 PM, and then I would go home, eat, then sleep. I had to go gym in the evening because I wasn't allowed to go gym in the early mornings. Like if I was allowed, I would have gone gym in the mornings, I can't lie, fam. Because I believe my schedule would have been a lot more open if I went gym in the morning. So if I were you, like if you're allowed to go gym in the morning, I would say go in the morning before school. But in terms of what I did, I went to gym in the evenings from like 7:30 PM to like 10 PM, alright? Now in the second part of the question, you were like, how do you work to an A star? Obviously, as you guys all know, A levels are harder than GCSEs. Now you got all 7s in your GCSEs, so getting an A star would be harder. Like me personally, I got like all 8s and 9s in my GCSEs, and even me, like I had to level up. Like I had to put in a lot more work that I did for A levels compared to GCSEs. So the work that you did for GCSEs, double that. And Drake, don't double it, but like you're gonna have to work more. Because obviously you got all 7s in your GCSEs. That literally means that you got out-competed in GCSEs. Because obviously there were people that were getting 8s and 9s. And if you want to get an A star, I can't lie, you have to be the one that's out-competing. You have to be the one that's out-competing everyone else to get the A star. My mindset in year 12, well throughout sixth form, was that if I don't work hard and out-compete everyone else, then I wouldn't be able to meet my Cambridge requirement. Because obviously, for me to get into Cambridge, I had to be predicted at least 2 A stars and an A. Thankfully, due to my hard work, and also God of course, I was predicted 3 A stars. So you have to recognize that in order for you to get the best grades that you want, you have to outcompete everyone else that wants the same grades as you as well.
We need to work harder.
And in my head, in sixth form, I was like, I'm competing against private school students as well. Because I can't lie, like, I don't care about the state school students. Like half of these students that go to state schools are done out here. Like they're all stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
So I already knew that I would just smoke the state school students and that I would just outwork them. But in terms of private school students, obviously they're a lot more, well, they're seen to be a lot more privileged compared to state school students. So because of you said that you got all 7s in your GCSEs. So just recognize that you got out-competed in GCSEs. You have to step on the pedal and put in more work if you want to get an A star in A level. Because I can't lie, the jump from GCSE to A level, it's a big jump. It's like, let's say this is GCSE, this is a cliff. Let's say these are two cliffs, right? There's GCSE and there's A level. Fam, the jump is massive, fam. I was able to make the jump. I jumped safely across. Some people, they try to jump. They don't make the jump, fam. They jump into the water and they drown. They die, bro. Make sure that we're simply putting in as much work as possible. Day in and day out. Like I always say, consistency is the key to success. You have to put in the daily grind, day in and day out. Because if you don't, I will. Will someone like me in your year will. There were gonna be people that are like me, that are grinding as hard as possible. So I knew that I couldn't let them get ahead of me. That actually motivated me to keep on working hard. Because in my head, I was visualizing another student working. And I knew that if I stopped working, they would keep on working. I only used that as motivation to keep on working. So you gotta try and think like that, bro. And then in the last part of the email, you were like, right now, I am spending 4 hours every day to catch up on chemistry and biology. But my question is, why are you catching up already? Today is currently the 25th of October. That already tells me that you're behind on content. So you gotta make sure that you get on top of that, man. Spend the 4 hours every day to catch up. And then from that point onwards, just revise. I deeply believe that 3 hours is the optimal amount of time in terms of revising for 3 to 4 A-level subjects. That's what I did, because obviously quality does not equal quantity. Like, you want to make sure that the quality is as high as possible. Otherwise you're just wasting time, you're not working smart, you're working hard. You also asked how I revised. I'm not going to be able to explain it in this video, right? But I'm going to create an online course for you guys on how to actually revise properly. And I'm going to discuss the revision strategy that I used that got me 3 stars and into Cambridge, so make sure to look out for that. Also, just to end the video there, right, my website is currently live. Like, it's working now, it's back up. If you want to access the resources that I used, that also aided in helping me to achieve 3 A stars and get into Cambridge, be sure to check out my website at www.spencerkameni.com. You can access my Anki flashcards that I used that got me 3 stars, and you can also access like the full bank of like exam questions ever asked by AQA for biology and chemistry. So be sure to check that out. You can also book a consultation, and if you have any questions, be sure to go into my website and fill out a form with a question, and that will get sent directly to me for me to answer, right? If you grind, you'll succeed. If you do nothing, you'll stay the same G, alright? Hey, stay cold, man, and keep on grinding. Let's get it.